we're gonna do something a little bit crazy today, and I very well might regret this. Earlier this year, we painted the majority of the house, but I held off on painting the bedroom because I could not decide on a paint color. I've really been in my home decor Pinterest era, and I saw this photo the other day and I have not been able to stop thinking about it. I shared it on my Instagram story because it's a little bold to get you guys to talk me out of it, and you talked me into it. So let's go get some paint. I like this cherry cola one. This is a nice true red. It's not very purpley. We're committed now. I'm exposing myself a little bit here, but I'm actually really excited to decorate this area because I've had to have this hat here to cover this paint swatch for the longest time. I feel like we were in this situation not too long ago. Oh my gosh, that's super red. It's either gonna be really good or really bad. There will be no in between. I think I love it. I think I'm obsessed with it. It looks so good. This is so chaotic. Good morning, happy Sunday. We did not finish the second coat until like 10:30 p.m. last night. So we had a little family sleepover in our guest room, and our house is an absolute disaster. The paint is looking so good. I'm obsessed with the color. It's perfect. It's giving that kind of like red barn vibe, and I love it. Josh is just finishing up a couple of touch-ups right now. The paint didn't cover as well as we were hoping, so just want to make sure everything looks perfect, and then we're gonna get the furniture moved back because I cannot handle the living room like this. And that will complete phase one of this room renovation, and then we can get on to the fun stuff. I have a few pieces that I've thrifted recently that I want to incorporate into the room, so I'm thinking I'm kind of just gonna scrap what I had going and start from scratch. I think with the red tone, I really want to lean a little bit more into the Western vibes in there, move some of the furniture around a little bit. Almost tripped over that little fold in the carpet. Looks good. I love how you always do that to test it. The closet just got leveled up yet again. This looks like so much more intentional and custom now that it's painted. I am going to wait and put my clothes back in another 24 hours or so, I think, just to make sure everything's all the way dry. Here's what I'm thinking we have to work with. What do you think, Bear? do kind of like that, yeah. That looks so good. That's our favorite place. The mountains. The mountains. That's just for you, Dad. Cute. It's so cute. It's perfect. Can we just take a minute for this before and after? I am so beyond excited with how this project came together. I don't think I realized how desperately this room needed a facelift until now. This feels like an entirely different space, and I've been getting so much joy every time I walk around the corner and catch the color. I'd been trying to curate that kind of Western decor style in here, but I think nothing was just really coming together because it was falling flat on the gray walls, and this just brought the entire vibe to life, and I could not be more excited that this is my bedroom. This has also gotten me wildly excited to take on like 107 more projects. My list has quickly become very long. I did, however, remember how much I hate painting during this project, so I'm gonna need a couple of days to forget before I take on anything else, but I would love to play around with some lime washing in our bathroom, and I honestly haven't even scratched the surface on what I want to do in the guest room, so I've got a lot of planning and figuring out of things there. If you needed a sign to paint your bedroom a crazy color, this is it. The cozy level is just next level at this point, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to get out of bed this morning for that reason. I could hang out here forever, and I'm so excited to create a really cherished and relaxing space for ourselves, especially because I work from home. I feel like I can often have a hard time compartmentalizing. So I did actually move my desk out of the bedroom, and my intention with this renovation was just to really have this be a sacred and restful place, and there is no stress, no work, none of that allowed in this room. For anyone following my desk saga, as this is like the 5 millionth time I've moved the desk in the house, this is what we've landed on for right now. I actually have been liking it the past day or two. Feel pretty productive, nice natural light, but it's not blinding me. As much as I would like to have my own office space, we have an 800 square foot house and we only got 2 bedrooms, which is a lot more space than we used to have, which I'm always trying to remind myself of. And I think in the van, I got in the habit of like working from bed and have kind of convoluted my at-home productivity by not having separate and confined spaces. I wasn't feeling horribly unproductive with the desk in the room, but I will say my Zoom background was feeling a little unprofesh. So just thought I'd give you a little update on the desk because I feel like I may have fully lost my mind at this point because this is truly like the 4th or 5th time that I've moved it, and I think I keep convincing myself that moving my desk to a different spot is like magically gonna solve my lack of productivity or my little rut situation that I've been finding myself in with work. But as someone with ADHD, we always give that a try first. So I got all my clothes put back in the closet. You guys, it's so good. Also, for any of you that were here for my van life chapter, Minimalist Tori has left the chat. I am well aware. But I actually did clear up some space up here for my hats. This was even more full before, if you can believe it. I really love denim, and I find it just like a really beautiful texture, and I lean into that as inspiration a lot in my home decor, I think. I just love these pops of reds on the denim tag. The texture is so nice. So I actually kind of set these out by my cowboy boots. And since I have a lot of really beautiful Western wear, I thought that would be a really cool way to incorporate some of my favorite pieces as an element of decor. I'm actually super curious. As a child, it was like one of my favorite things to do to like completely overhaul and redo my bedroom. new room, new me kind of vibe. I feel like I was always begging my parents to let me paint the walls or like switch up all my decor. And I have carried this habit into adulthood. So I'm curious if anyone else was like this growing up. And I'm not gonna lie, it's substantially more fun as an adult because now not only do I have a bedroom, got a whole dang house. I was honestly feeling a little bit in a winter slump too. We do a ton of home projects in the summer, especially since this was our first year as homeowners. We were really excited and like gung-ho to do all these renovations, and I think we kind of burnt ourselves out a little bit, but also the weather has something to do with it. I always just feel so inspired to like go to Home Depot and start a project when it's nice outside. And logistically, some projects can just be easier when it's nice out. But I'm feeling like I got my spark back and it's making me really happy, and I'm starting to feel inspired for other projects again. That's making me really happy. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you do and hit the notification bell because I'm sensing a lot of unhinged home projects in our future. And on that note, I've got a scroll date with Pinterest to start planning our next project. So I'll see you guys in the next one.